Hey, welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. In today's video, I wanted to bring you eBrilliance Essential combined with Creative Fabrica. Have you ever wondered how to take a design from Creative Fabrica and bring it into Embrilliance Essential so that you can use it and download it onto your computer and use it into your embroidery machine? Well, look no further, you have landed in the right place. This is like a beginner tutorial from Creative Fabrica into Embrilliance Essential, and I'm going to show you how. So let me share my screen and show you guys exactly what you need to do. So I am going to Creative Fabrica. This is how the website looks when you first open it, okay? I will leave a link for Creative Fabrica in the description of this video. You can just click it and it will take you straight to this page, and it will also leave a little commission for me, so it's nothing extra for you. However, Creative Fabrica is a paid subscription, so you can check that out. It's just $4.99 a month. $4.99 a month to get fabulous designs that you don't have to think about. Okay, so this is how I do it. I know that they have several people that do it different ways, but I'm just going to show you how I look for a design, download it, and then put it into Embrilliance Essential to use for creating designs and embroidery. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I go to needlework and click that. Then I go to embroidery. I just scroll down to embroidery. And so in Embrilliance, it will bring up all of the embroidery designs and from the creators into this space. So right here is showing you they have 44,353 designs of embroidery that you can choose from on this one website. This is totally awesome. And how you can narrow down your search is if you click in this search box and you know exactly what you're looking for, you can type it in. So let's just say we was trying to find a design for a birthday, like somebody's birthday. If you type in the word birthday and press enter, it will bring up all of the birthday designs that Creative Fabrica has to offer. Okay, it says 906 results, so you can just scroll and see what you like and then pick whichever one you like and go from there. Okay, today I am looking for butterflies and bees because I'm going to use these designs to create a embroidery file for a bucket hat. So I know that my bucket hat is 3 by 8. I have a 3 by 8 window to make a design on the bucket hat in order for it to look good. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm looking for an embroidery file. So right here where I have it highlighted in blue where it says birthday, I am going to type in the creator's name because I know exactly who I'm looking for. So if you know the creator's name that's on Creative Fabrica, you can just type their name into the search bar and it will pull up all of the designs that this person has created and uploaded to Creative Fabrica. Okay, and you press enter once you do that. Okay, so right here, if you see, I typed in the person's name who I'm looking for, and Creative Fabrica found all of their designs, 737 embroidery file designs from this creator. So I am looking for bugs and insects, and if you come right over here to the left, you can narrow down your search even more just by clicking in the box that says bugs and insects, and it will bring up all of the bugs and insect designs that this creator has created, which is 30. They have 30 different designs. I'm looking for a butterfly and a bee. Okay. I like these bees. I also like this butterfly. So what I will do is I will find the bee that I like, which I'm going to use this bee today. I'm going to click it, and then it's going to bring me to their page and also the download page. Okay. But before we do a download, let's check out some things. This is very important. Okay. The first thing we want to check out is, does this file offer the design you need in the file format of your embroidery machine? If you look right here on this panel, the side of this panel, it will give you all of the embroidery files that this design will load in. So we have the DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PEC, PES, VIP, VP3, XXX. And my design, the design will load up into my embroidery file because I use PES. I am working with my brother PR680W multi-needle embroidery machine, and my file takes PES file folders. Okay. So the next thing you want to look for before downloading a design is you want to find out what sizes the design offers. Okay. And I'm working on a bucket hat, so I need my design to be small. So it offers this 3x9 by 3x44 design. I know I can use this file to put on my bucket hat because it's small enough to fit. Okay. I also want to check out more information about this design. If you are a beginner embroiderer, I suggest that you do this as well. So you just click the more. This is the important page. This page will show you how many stitches is in this design. This page will also show you the size of the design once again. This page will also tell you how many stops is within this design. It will also show you how many color changes is in this design. It will also give you this graph right here that shows you how long the design is going to take to stitch out. So it's going to stitch out all of the yellow first, and then it's going to stitch out into the black. It will also show you the design. I suggest you print this page out because it's very helpful when you're getting ready to put this into Embrilliance and knowing which sizes you need or which size you have downloaded. So let's go back to Creative Fabrica, and we are going to download this file. So all you need to do is press download, and it's going to load up into your system, which I already had it down here. So it made a second file. I'm going to click that one, and it's going to bring me into my extraction page. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to find the file that works for your embroidery machine and only download the file that you need. You do not need to download each and every file that's on this page. Okay. So I'm looking for the PES files only, and I would want to download this one because this is the smaller one, the 3.9 by 3.44 file that we saw on the existing page. And you can tell this by the size of the file right here. It's 18,873 is the size. And then for the PES form, it's 13,779. But if I go down to the next PES file, which is a little bit larger, it tells me that the size of the file is 23 by 63. I'm sorry, 2363. And then the PES file is 17,165. Well, I'm going to extract the first file from the PES form into my computer. And I'm going to go right here and press extract to. And then I'm going to find embroidery files because I want to try to keep the file in the same, I'm sorry, all of my files into embroidery files because it helps me pull it faster. Okay. So I'm going to press OK, which I've already downloaded this and it's in my computer. So I'm just going to say yes for the sake of this video to replace the existing file. And just so you guys can see that, okay? And so the next thing is, if you have extracted the file, if you double click the file that you just extracted, it will automatically bring it up into Embrilliance Essential down here at the bottom. So keep your eye on this bottom in the middle, the yellow tab. It's going to light up once I double click this file. So just pay attention to that. And so you see it lit up, it's turning orange. That means that my file is now in Embrilliance Essential. And there it is. So I click that file, and I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see. My file came in perfectly, okay? But what I want you to take a look at is the control panel of this file. If I click off of it, it gives you detailed instructions on how this file will stitch out, okay? So the first thing we have is the yellow part of the file. So that BEE will stitch out first, and then we will have the B body part, and then the third part will just be the little loop at the bottom, okay? And it also gives you a color chart. So if I click into my on my page, it's going to bring me back to the whole entire color chart that I will be using for this design, okay? If you look down to the bottom, it gives you the dimensions of the file, the same dimensions that was on the chart from Creative Fabrica. And then it also tells you how many stitches, just like the page that they gave us for the PDF file. If you check that out and printed it out, it gives you all of these same details. And then it also tells you the same color changes that is going to be needed for this file. So just for fun, let's stitch out or see how this stitches out on the computer. And you can watch this simulator stitch out. So you want to come to the top and you want to hover over this thing at the top that looks like a needle with some letters at the bottom, and it says Stitch Simulator, and you click that and it brings up this panel, okay? So then you want to come and you want to press the play button right here and watch it stitch out. And then after it stitches out, I'm going to show you guys how to actually save the file so that you can use it, upload it to your USB drive, and then put it into your embroidery machine, okay? So this is our design. It is complete. I'm going to press the simulator button once again to bring me back to the main panel, okay? And then I'm going to press file at the top left, and I want to save this file as save as stitch and working file, okay? The reason I want you to do that is because if you're not finished working on this file, you can always come back to it and add something, take away something, make it bigger, make it smaller, just make changes to your design. So it's best to save as stitch and working file, and then find your file format, which mine would be PES. And just in case somebody is wondering, I have the paid version of Embrilliance Essential. My page may not look like your page because I have the service. I have paid for the service. And I was able to customize my screen. So if your background is yellow, then it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. My favorite color is purple, so I just made the background of my design in purple. Okay. So like I said, let's go back and we're going to save this file. Save as stitch and working file. And it's going to bring up right here a panel where you can type in the name of your design. I'm going to name this Busy Bee. And as a reference, I always try to put the dimensions of the design into the file name, because it just helps me when I get to my embroidery machine which file I need. Okay, so I'm just going to type a 3x3, and it doesn't have to be exact, but at least this gives you a reference. So right here you see the file name is Busy Bee and 3x3, and then I also want to check the save as type file name, which mine is PES. If you click the in that square, or if you click the drop down menu, you can save your file for any file format you need for whichever embroidery design, whichever embroidery machine that you have. Okay, that is the beauty of Embrilliance Essential. Okay, so I'm just going to press save and making sure that it's in my embroidery file folder. And I'm just going to press save. And we are done. It's easy, it's simple, and anybody can do it. So I hope that this video was helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to someone who you know may need this information. I appreciate you for watching.